Yeah, I don't think Carmen Sandiego should have been there where they found her. That's really not a safe idea to be there right now. It's just not a good place.
A whale's vagina.
Yeah. Carmen a whale's vagina.
That's an interesting spot to be.
That's her legal name.
Well, that's what San Diego means in German, Tina.
That is. It is.
The more you know.
The more you know. Oh, we're live. Oh, hi. Hello.
We always do this.
We do this. Why do we do this to ourselves? Oh my goodness. It's ASScast, everyone. How are we doing today?
Great.
Great. Sounded
At
fake.
the same time, not good.
Oh my
So good, Sam. So fucking
good.
Everything's awesome.
It's a very special day. It is the first night of Hanukkah, but it's also a very big anniversary. Stoop, do you want to share what anniversary it is?
It's yeah. Well, I mean, it's not the anniversary of the release of this movie. I don't know when this movie came out, but salute to the fine young men out there in Hawaii in 1941 on this day, December 7th, was America being pulled into World War II.
They didn't pull out. They pulled in, baby.
That's right. That's
a
right.
wild shirt to own too. Just the shirt that says Pearl Harbor.
A couple of years ago, I was going to a concert on December 7th, and there may have been less than sober brain involved, but I ordered this shirt thinking, knowing that I'd wear it to that concert on this date. So that's and absolutely no one caught it or noticed or anything.
What is history?
There was a random historian in the crowd who was like, hey, I get
yeah.
We need to highlight the happy Chinooka in the comments because the Smokey Robinson video will certainly never get old, and I'm not sure I've even seen it float around yet today enough.
Oh, I put it out there today.
Yeah, I saw Sam post.
Well, I have not scrolled enough, so thank you. I haven't seen it enough.
I did honestly.
If I at least 10 times, then it's wrong because it's just such a good clip. He's so clueless. It's the best.
I almost opened the show with that. I almost put it on here to open the show, but I forgot to send it to myself.
Smokey is the best, and you can pick up his latest album, Gasms, featuring such modern classics as "I Fit in There."
An 81-year-old Smokey Robinson.
Yes, sir.
Oh boy. All right, so this week is the first time we're going to do this. We're changing the way the show is run now. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with one of our best and most permanent segments. It is, oh yeah, it's What's Up Your Ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ass.
Mm-hmm. And just in time for that, Jack's here, guys.
Look at that.
Yes.
Jack, you have theme music, dog.
Yeah,
wow.
man.
I've always felt that I deserve theme music, but no one's been willing to produce it for me. So, I'm honored to hear it. At long last.
What's up your ass? And then Jack showed up. So
Yeah.
is that what's up your ass? Is
now
he's
out of my ass now. So
there we go.
Love that for you.
Apologies for the delay.
No worries, man. We're
right
just,
on time.
We're already rolling in. So, Tina, what's up your ass this week?
Honestly, real people, real life.
Real people.
Real people, first world problems is what I'm trying to say. But going into the office for 4 days a week is so fucking exhausting, guys. Oh my God.
Fuck that shit, dude.
I didn't even go in for like a complete full 9 to 5. I still left a little early in stuff, but it's so much time just sitting in the same spot, fluorescent lighting and just talking small talk about things that you don't care about all the time.
Yep.
Right next to the kitchen too. It's just the worst for me sometimes because then it's just everyone has to stop and talk to you. And in the mornings or on days where I'm just like, nobody look at me, I don't want to be talked to. But you can't do anything.
Talk to you.
I have to be there.
God, yeah. Oh man.
So yeah, 4 days is a lot. And we went from like 3, we were doing 3, and then all of a sudden, like right before the holidays, it's like, psych, we're doing 4. Like, happy holidays.
Just ridiculous.
And yeah, so I work from home sometimes, or I finagle working from home, but that's what's up my ass. It's too much. It's simply too much. Half my team doesn't even work here in this city, in this country, for that matter. So
Half my team doesn't even work at the company I work at.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much, yeah.
She doesn't even go here.
Do you even go here?
No. Going to the office is horrible.
It's true. Permanent work from home. Almost 4 years I haven't been in an office. So
that's
yeah, well, that's because if your job is done entirely on the computer, on the internet, there's no fucking reason to get up and go someplace. It makes no sense. It's just for control.
Well, the person that I report to works from home every single day, so it's very an interesting situation. Yeah,
it's awful.
Yeah,
just so stupid.
I'm just a warm body. That's all. I'm just a warm body. Just an innocent, warm body.
Well, thank you for starting us off there, Tina. Obviously, nobody wants to work in an office these days anymore, let alone they ever. But
I'll say I've never worked in an office. I don't plan on changing that anytime soon. So
Jack's not made for the office.
Good for you.
The pizza deli is way better.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Awesome. Well, Jack, thank you for joining us. What's up your ass this week, bud?
So it's not up my ass. It's in my mouth. Well, soon to be. This sandwich that I got from work, 50% off, first of all, employee discount.
Let's go.
Let's go.
That's lovely. But I'm going to do an unboxing here for my sandwich.
Oh, let's go. Well, you need to tell us what kind of sandwich it is.
So it is, here we go. You can see it right here. This is called the Roddy.
Ooh.
It's got garlic chicken right in there.
Oh, yeah.
You see, it comes with bacon. I asked for no bacon. I can't eat pork. So it's got some avocado up there. Oh, I just spelled chicken on my computer. That's fine. It's got some avocado ranch, which is we mix guacamole and ranch together. It sounds nasty.
Ooh, no. That's great. That's great.
It's sort of, it's sort of the like ultimate Chicago like dipping sauce. You know, you've got the Mexican and then the Midwestern, you know.
Okay, fine.
So, and then it's got mozzarella cheese comes on, and I added feta cheese. I thought that would be a nice little addition on there. I'm a big feta cheese. I'm a big cheese guy in general, but feta cheese.
Yeah, it's a lot of cheese, man.
Yeah. So this is my sandwich that I have. I'll be eating it throughout the program tonight, so that'll be exciting.
That is very exciting.
I don't want to eat it on camera anymore.
I want to. You need to tell us how it is though after you take one.
I'll tell you here.
If you wait,
live sandwich review.
This is why Jason Benetti got fired or whatever.
That's fine.
You're not allowed to eat on camera. It's gross.
I'm moving to Detroit's ass, whatever they got going on up there. No, this is fire right here. That's outrageously good.
Hell yeah.
I realize it's a dangerous game to put anything of this general shape into your mouth online.
On camera. Yeah, this certainly won't be by any.
I just crossed my mouth, but maybe I'll just eat it like this way, like a harmonica.
Yeah, that's so much better.
Just to own the haters.
Then we can look like online about sandwiches.
But yeah, so that's in my mouth. Well, soon to be. But yeah,
love that. That's like really good. I
mean, and shout out Lost Dog Cafe, my workplace. Oh, sorry.
No, I wouldn't have any complaints either. Like I don't have anything up my ass if I have that sandwich. Like,
and part of the profits from the sandwich go to helping find homes for lost dogs and cats. The name of the restaurant I work at is Lost Dog Cafe. So some of the profits from the restaurant go to a foundation they have. So that's another cool thing.
I love that.
So, shout out Lost Dog Cafe, my workplace.
Shout out to that sandwich.
Yeah, that's the best one on the menu right there. So yeah, that's what's going on right now.
Hell yeah.
That's excellent.
Stoop, what's up your ass this week?
Baseball writers and journalists, some of whom are prominent and well respected, taking issue with the methods or strategy of, well, Shohei Ohtani specifically, but also, boy, there's just a lot of whining and hand-wringing in the media pertaining to the winter meetings and journalists putting out think pieces about that baseball, that the Major League Baseball owes you some anything, first of all, but why isn't anyone making any deals? You ought to be like, what dude, like, just they're so thirsty. I don't know who was it, Buster Olney or somebody put out the article, that Shohei Ohtani's doing himself a disservice by keeping all of his
probably Buster
business meetings. Go fuck yourself. What?
He always has bad takes. That's like
that's so
bullshit.
That's so transparently just like, I'm mad that I don't get to report a scoop.
Yeah.
Like, if he, like, this, Shohei Ohtani is going to sign like the biggest deal in the history of Earth, right? And it's a huge decision for him. And if he wants to have his fucking business meetings in private, that's his prerogative. And there's just an army of journalists that just are crying about it. And you can go fuck yourselves. It's not baseball season anyway. Chill out. That's what's up my ass.
You know who isn't crying? Jeff Passan. Be more like Jeff.
Be more
Jeff
like Jeff.
Passan.
Everybody be more like Jeff.
Jeff,
Just-
it kind of reminds me of that meme where it's like, isn't there someone you forgot to ask? And it's like Shohei Ohtani and the teams or the couples, and then like baseball writers or Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like, it kind of feels like that meme, you know?
Yeah.
It's just like, why do you care how he conducts? I know why you care. It's because you can't make money off of it. But it's
Right.
like, oh well, it's his decision. Like you said, it's like he's making this call. You have, like, I think we as like sports fans have gotten. I think part of the problem is we've gotten so accustomed to this constant access to everything.
Right.
We've gotten so used to having like just consistent, like, everything breaks before it's supposed to. We know everything that's happening behind closed doors. Like, it's just like we're so used to knowing that now that we don't know, a bunch of people are losing their heads and being like, oh my God, this is insane.
Yeah. I mean,
Yep.
white baseball writers have to have something to freak out about at all times. Juan Soto is signed now. That's one thing off the list. So it's going to be Shohei is going where constantly. And should he be talking about his deals? Should he be talking about the teams he's talking to? Who gives a shit? Like, literally, who cares? I just want to know where he goes when he's going. You know, like,
Right.
tell me when there's actual fucking news. Don't tell me about your crybaby bullshit. Like, stupid.
Right.
When he signs with the White Sox, I mean, I just want to find out right that moment.
That's a little, baby.
Chris gets moves in the shadows. That's why
It's a-
that's why you don't want to hear about it. Chris
Jerry
Getz,
Reinsdorf
baby.
from the top rope.
Shohei's gonna get mad at every team for leaking
Yeah.
their negotiations. He'll sign with the White Sox for $15.
That would be some real 4D chess after Jerry explicitly said we're not in the Ohtani sweepstakes.
It's reverse psychology, man.
There
Yes,
you
he's
go.
about to move everybody off the books, and we're gonna play with Ohtani and like the Winston-Salem dash.
There you go.
Hell yeah. Ohtani will start the season in Charlotte to ramp up. the
He can't
Uh.
pitch either, so we're literally just working.
Oh boy.
We have
Well.
one team and no other position players. Sam, what's up your ass?
I didn't really have anything until I saw earlier the tweet about the Bears offensive coordinator Luke Getsy wearing his cleats for autism awareness for his daughter and seeing the literal pieces of human shit
Awful.
going through there and saying the things that they were saying. It's fucking disgusting, frankly. It literally says why he's wearing the cleat for his daughter who has autism, and people are making horrible fucking jokes publicly. Don't do that. And there was one account who I'm so glad not a lot of people follow, put out a whole thread as to why he is right to say what he was saying and all sorts of shit. And it was just totally nuts and insane. Yeah, don't do that. just don't do that.
folks want to know why I have the opinion that I have of the average Bears fan, just go read the replies to that.
Yep.
That's it.
Assholes.
I've seen I feel like this past year I've seen people trying to use the R word again, casually to be funny. I feel like I've seen that coming back. I'm I don't know why that's fucking making a comeback.
Right, I know.
What we really needed to bring that back. You were that desperate to say that word. We really needed to bring that back.
Yes, Jack, we don't have anything as straight white men in the world. They're taking
you're
everything
right.
from us.
Let us have something back.
I didn't know you and Buster Oney were calling each other and just,
Duke was in cahoots on that article. He was like, bro, I got to speak for you.
Yeah,
he ghostwrote it.
Yeah, me, Buster, John Heyman, we all get together. We have a good time.
What can we complain about?
Yeah.
Guys, I need your influence. We got to get the R word back.
Well, actually, Josh in the comments makes a good point. We have mayonnaise, so we don't got to say the R word. We have mayonnaise, so,
there you
we
go.
can start that campaign and we're good to go.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Those whites do love mayonnaise.
You love mayonnaise.
I mean, couldn't have put it better myself. Couldn't have put it better myself.
Do be loving me some mayonnaise.
I don't like mayonnaise, so I'm defying things there, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah, Tristan's saying the same thing I'm saying. You gotta give us something.
Yeah, you can't take it all away. You can't just cold turkey us like that.
You know what goes great with cold turkey? Some mayonnaise.
Wow. That's the absolute thing.
I want to disagree, but
Hey.
But I don't think I can.
I don't have it in me.
Some fucking Wonder Bread, the cold leftover turkey from Thanksgiving, mayonnaise and black pepper. It's all you need. All you need in life.
No.
No, you need more than that. You need to be able to say the R word.
That's right.
Then we're cooking.
Oh boy. All right, let's get into the first topic for this week. So the first topic is 3 sports players or media personalities, dead or alive, that you'd want to play poker with.
Stu, who you got? I just want to know who you got.
I ended up thinking of too many names for I tried to stick with some kind of a theme because no one wants to hear me answer this honestly. That's boring.
No, I don't.
Yeah, and I could have gone edgy, but what I settled on is all right, hear me out. Kawhi Leonard, Shohei Ohtani, and Zach Greinke.
Yeah.
And the idea here is who talks first.
I was gonna say that's the quietest game of poker.
That is amazing.
I have cultivated the most awkward table imaginable.
Yep. Kawhi's just high as shit, not really sure what to do in the situation.
Yeah.
Shohei is well, I'm not talking to you guys.
Right. Exactly.
Kawhi might have an advantage because he could hide about 17 cards behind each of his.
I know.
And nobody would know.
No one would know.
Entire deck back there, and no one would have any clue.
That's true. Suddenly, I need to Google pictures of Kawhi holding playing cards just to see the juxtaposition there.
He's holding a whole deck behind both ends, and you still can't see a card.
His hands are actually the same size as a sheet of printer paper.
Mm-hmm.
It's
that's what the measurements are.
Anything but the metric system.
Goddamn right. Anything but the metric system.
Your hands are little pieces of paper.
How many football fields is that?
There's a reason they call it Imperial because only kings use it.
Goddamn right.
Brian said it in the comments, but Kawhi laughing is the only thing I think of when I hear Kawhi.
I'm fun.
I throw off the game,
Oh, he's. I mean, Greinke's gonna make him laugh, for sure.
Yeah, because he's the strangest human alive.
Yeah,
he's gonna say some out of pocket shit out of nowhere. Kawhi's gonna crack.
That's right. That's right. Also, I just want to hang out with Greinke really bad. So, like, there's that too. Hey, Kawhi and I can smoke a blood. That's
What would
chill.
that be
Whatever.
like? What do you talk to Zach Greinke about? Like, I feel
It
like
it
you have
doesn't
a
matter.
mutual interest in
I feel
baseball,
like
that's not what you would discuss with Zach Greinke. Like,
I feel like we could talk about anything.
I think if
Yeah.
you tried to ask Zach Greinke about baseball, he'd be like, "What do you mean, my job?"
Yeah, definitely.
Like what I do
Absolutely.
for a living.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he'd be like, "Well, I don't ask you about your job."
yeah, exactly.
Jack's like, here's a sandwich I made.
Yeah, hey, listen, Zach Greinke would fucking love the sandwich, man. I'm telling you.
I mean, the sandwich looks like it's fire. So
Listen, you bring someone a sandwich, you're like that instantly. It's like you're tight.
True.
Automatically.
no, I could definitely bond over a sandwich.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Tina, what about you?
So I kind of went like with random people and just also people that I thought had like very unique personalities. But then I threw in a rogue one. So I don't actually know like how to play poker. So I figure if I pick characters, maybe that's my advantage here. But I picked Giannis. He's just like very goofy. And I mean, if you've watched literally any interview with him ever, I just feel like that would be a great time. I have Southpaw because we're besties, and I feel like just I don't know, that could be a vibe. He'd have a really good poker face because you can't see his actual face. And then I picked Marshawn Lynch.
Oh yeah,
Hell yeah.
Self-explanatory. It's Marshawn.
I'm mad at myself for not thinking of that.
Yeah, I'm only here so I don't get fined the entire time we're playing poker.
yeah. I mean, there's no way not to have a good time with Marshawn for sure.
Right. Just he's like one of the kookiest people I think I've ever seen, but also just like seems so chill and awesome.
Yeah,
So I just feel like it'd be a great time.
yeah.
Honestly, add like Greinke into that mix too. Somehow, I just feel like he'd be good in pretty much any rotation that we pick because he's an oddball. That's what we need. Entertainment. What about you,
I
Jack?
like it.
Me, so I have two. The one person I thought of instantly was first of all, I'm not that good at poker, so I wanted to pick people who I felt like aren't the best at like gambling, and so for that reason, I went instantly to Charles Barkley. I felt, but also because like Charles Barkley, I think would be an amazing person to spend
A great hang.
Yeah, like, one of the funniest guys in like sports entertainment, just like hilarious. So I would love to just like pick his brain, like ask him about like inside the NBA, ask him about a bunch of stuff. He would be a fascinating person. My next pick, gotta have him because having just being able to talk to him for like a couple hours would really, I think, change my worldview. Is Antonio Brown.
That's not what I thought you were gonna say, but that's so good.
I need to hear his thoughts on like every world issue because like I fully believe that his Twitter account, that's like how he actually talks.
Oh yeah.
It's obvious.
Hear him like digest world issues like that, but I just would love to like I was at the Steelers game a couple weeks ago and they were bringing back Steelers legends. They had a patch on the field that said 84. I can't how badly I wanted it to be Antonio Brown, and it was just like some white receiver from like the fucking 90s. This is horseshit. But like, if I was gonna go fucking wild, if it was Antonio Brown, because but yeah, so having him there, fantastic. And then my last one, I was debating between. So my first instinct was Gronk, just because again, I think Gronk would be a fun person. But I went with Terry Bradshaw because I think Terry Bradshaw with Charles Barkley would just be. I don't think like either of them would really be able to understand each other, but I think it'd be a great pair. And then like Antonio Brown would also be there. So like
this is a fucking unhinged game.
Unhinged? Oh my
you're
god!
gonna play one hand of poker the entire time.
Maybe. Somebody
this
like
is not gonna happen, but I think that would be a really fantastic poker room for a night. So those are the three.
Hell yeah.
How do we arrange this? Because I would like to watch it.
Can we make like 60 cameos in a row for each of them?
I want you to act like you're playing poker.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm gonna super cut this together.
Yeah, here's enough money for 60 cameos.
There we go. Perfect. We'll use the ass budget.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Our best
The
ass
entire
placer.
ass
Right.
budget.
From our sponsorship deals.
Yes. Our big sponsors.
That's right.
We have a lot of sponsors. Sam,
Oh
what do
boy.
you got?
Well, so I went the degenerative gambler route. So Michael Jordan would be one. Phil Mickelson would be the other one. And then the third person I wanted to add on there was just somebody to really dig into it and narrate it, and that's Jim Nance. I'd want Jim
Okay.
Nance to like play while he's narrating what the hell's going on with Michael and Phil.
Michael and Phil are getting into a fist fight.
Oh, I know.
Like for sure. Like, cause
Those
yeah, like
two are
I thought of
gamblers.
like I thought of Jordan instantly.
Yeah.
But it's like, but then I thought like, but no, I want to have fun. Like he's gonna be so.
Oh, he's gonna be so serious and so
he's-
angry.
He's a sick person.
He
like,
is.
Like seriously, like he's not well. Like he's so like that's what made him great. Of course, like he was like this
Mhm.
just insane competitor, and every like he just is unrelenting.
Mhm.
Like I don't want to hang out with him ever.
My thought process is that Phil and Mike would try to, bet big and knock each other out, and then like I'd just be like, all right, here's my $5 bet.
It became very clear over the course of like the Last Dance that like we're all very fortunate Michael Jordan was really good at basketball, because like if he wasn't, I don't know what he
Right.
like. We're all very fortunate that he was like really, because he like who
Yeah.
knows.
Yeah, basketball is a very benign path for that energy to have taken. For
Washington
sure.
Wizards legend.
Wizards
That's
legend Michael Jordan.
Wizards legend.
Let's go through a few of the fans here. Chris Berman, John Madden, Andy Reid, and Strict Poker.
Oh,
Oh my god. Yeah, what else we got? These are
Good pick.
it's a lot of flesh.
Muhammad Ali, Howard Cosell, and John Daly. John Daly.
All right.
independent
All
writer.
right. I thought of John Daly was one of my thoughts as well, but yeah, I don't know.
Hey, Brian shouted out a Wizards legend in the chat, so I'm just saying.
Oh shit. Harry Carey, Hawk Harrelson, and Johnny Red Kerr going nostalgic announcers.
Sure.
Lupinella, Michelle Kwan, and Floyd Mayweather.
Oh my god, that's so
Fine.
good.
Uh,
Wow.
That in itself is
I like
Jokic,
the-
Gritty, and Stephen A.
Yeah, Gritty. I thought that was
Does Gritty talk or not?
No.
So
Gritty doesn't need to talk. Like
That's
Gritty-
pretty good.
Gritty's evolved to beyond speech.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
Someone's getting shot in that game.
There's Wizards legend Gilbert Arenas, the best shooter we ever had.
Ron
Yeah.
Artest. You mean
Rusa Ozuna from the Braves and Henry Ross.
Yo,
oh my Jesus Christ.
There you go.
Oh God.
I put
Yeah.
TLR on like the backup list because I was like, well, we could just get him drunk and he'll fall asleep and I can pay all the money.
Yep.
And it seems like a good strategy. It worked
Yeah.
in the dugout for him. So
Right.
All right. Very good. Very good poker games. All right. Next one we'll roll into is a would you rather? Would you rather watch bad soccer or bad tennis?
this one's rough, honestly.
Mhm.
Are we just gonna argue about this? I feel like
We're either all gonna have a consensus or we're all gonna argue.
yeah, I think it's exactly. I said bad tennis. I feel like at least with tennis, like someone has to serve it and a ball is going to be hit. Like if you have just bad soccer, you just have a bunch of people like running around in grass.
That also describes good soccer.
Yes, that is very true.
Just people
But if
running
you have
around.
people who don't know what they're doing, like, are we even gonna have a goal being scored, maybe being scored? Like, we need some action. And if someone is actually going to be bad at tennis and they're just gonna like launch it out of like the arena or out of the court or whatever, like that's way more exciting to watch to me than like Stoop trying to serve at like on a court. That I would rather watch that than Stoop
Yeah.
trying to play soccer. Sorry, I said on you. I just looked
No, I fully agree with you. 100,000%. I don't want to watch good soccer. I don't count me out of any soccer activities. I don't give a shit.
You like to
Yeah.
watch golf. It moves at like the same speed. actually slow it.
Golf is electric. How dare you?
Yeah,
I'm trying to kill some bear here.
I'd still rather watch golf.
Yeah.
I'd rather there's a very long list of things I'd watch before good soccer, let alone bad soccer. So I don't know. Maybe bad soccer there's a chance it could be more entertaining. You know, like if the bad soccer entails some violence or something. Like
guys running into each other.
Yeah, but you know, maybe there's more goals scored because the soccer's bad. I don't know how it works.
Sure.
But for sure, I mean, yeah, I'd watch regular people play tennis, I guess, if I had to choose between these two things, for sure. That's not a problem. I enjoy watching tennis. Now that's obviously if it's on TV, that's good tennis, but regardless, dude, tennis. Oh my god. Not even close.
Baloney's judging this because he watches the Chicago Fire, and that's bad soccer.
Shouts out to you, man.
I'm gonna go a different way here. I'm gonna pick bad soccer, and my reasoning is I think about it as like, what's the worst version of both of these? And the worst version of tennis is a guy faulting over and over again, and like just hitting it into the net for like an hour. Where the worst version of soccer is still like entertaining in its own. It's like dudes flailing all over the field. Like I'm envisioning a guy tries to like flop, but there's nobody else near him. So like he doesn't like somebody kicks a free kick and the ball just goes like 20 feet like to the left of the goal. So I feel like if we're talking like the worst of it, I would way rather watch really bad soccer than like really bad tennis. Because really bad tennis, I think, could end up being just like the same mistake over and over again. And it'd be funny at first, and then you'd be like sitting there for like 45 minutes. You're like, all right. So I'm going with bad soccer on this one, I think.
That's fair.
I don't know, man. Rule of 17 or whatever in comedy. Like if it keeps happening over and over, like it's gonna be funny and then it's not, and then it's gonna be hilarious.
Comes back around.
There's no way it happens again.
Like,
Is it any coincidence that there's 17 Jets games in a season? I mean,
yeah, I was gonna say it's the same. It'd be like the same reaction I had the other day to every time the Bears ran a screen.
Yeah,
We just like my dad and I just started howling because they kept doing it.
One of these times it's gonna work, okay? Like it'll work.
Right.
It has to.
they're like, there's no way they do it again.
Yeah,
I get to watch the Steelers play the Patriots after this, and
shit, yeah.
Trubisky versus Bailey Zappi.
Hell yeah, man! It's Mitch night.
One total touchdown.
Maserati Mitch, baby.
Hey, listen, he's taking us to the promised land. Okay, round one of the playoffs where we will get eliminated, but he's gonna get us there, God willing. So
he's gonna end up in the Pro Bowl just from playing like 3 games.
Well, hopefully he'll secure MVP for a second time and be the first 2 times MVP. So we can only hope for that, but I can't wait for this game. I said if the under was 5.5 points, I would bet the under.
Well, I mean, there was a game 6-0 like last week, wasn't there?
Yeah, the Chargers beat the 5.5 spread, scoring 6 points.
Like that was like watching paint dry.
Yeah,
which we've done, Tina.
Yeah, great time.
Oh boy. Yeah, I was having trouble with this because Jack's right. Bad tennis is literally just somebody faulting. As somebody who has tried to play tennis and is really bad, that's basically what happens. Or I hit the ball sky high over the fence of where it's not
like
supposed
way
to
too
go.
far, lose like 3 balls.
Yeah. Bad soccer would be a lot more fun just because there are more bodies running around just absolutely doing nothing. And I just picture, like Jack said, like somebody trying to kick a goal just flying way left or the right because none of us know we don't know the mechanics. And it's just like watching anyone at a park just try to kick a hard goal at soccer and not make it. And I just feel like a lot of people would try to go for headers and get concussions instead.
How hard could it be? You just kick the ball.
I mean, it's hard. I could pass it, and that's about all I can do.
Yeah, run around, kickball.
Yeah.
The goal is giant.
The concept is very easy.
Yeah.
The execution.
The goal is massive. I don't know how it's not like 40 to 30 every game match, whatever.
I don't know. Guys just dribble the ball into another person instead of, just going where there's open space.
Exactly.
think they
There's
need to
so
run-
much open space.
Right. Just
You
go
need
the
to run
open-
3v3s, but keep the field the same size.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be something. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
might as well
Pretty
just
good
go
way
up,
to update the
just be
game, so.
running.
Yeah.
With the ball nearby.
I mean, to be fair, like that's what half the players on the Wizards offense are doing every night. So like, they're just out there running. They're not really doing a whole lot. So, it's kind of a similar vibe.
They're just vibing.
If you're drinking along at home, that's 2 Wizards mentions.
I'm going to get him in where I can. I'm going to get him in where I can.
If they want to make soccer more interesting, they should add more soccer balls into it. Should be
That
like
could be
four
really
four
cool.
balls running around.
Yeah, like in pinball, you get the multi-ball.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what that would
Do that.
I would watch.
Let
that.
it really be chaotic.
You
Yeah.
would need to add like more people, wouldn't you? You'd have
40,
to
40 players per team.
Same amount of people, 4 soccer balls.
4 soccer.
Let's see
balls.
some high scoring
You
action.
have 2 goalies.
No, one goalie.
Combined soccer and Red Rover. That's what I want to watch.
That's pretty much what this would be doing.
They have to
Yeah.
run into the line of people while dribbling a soccer ball.
Yeah, exactly.
You just get line going across midfield.
That's right.
All right, we're at full time and it's 0-0 still. No one's made it past the line yet. But there's hope. All right, let's get into our third one here. So this one is this isn't who is the weirdest 2-sport athlete. Like, what in your mind would be the weirdest 2-sport athlete combination?
Man, there's so many.
I know.
I wrote down like a bunch of combinations. All right, I'll go with my first one that I wrote, which is sumo wrestling and gymnastics.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That could be that. I don't know. Envision it like it's something. That's my first thought. I don't know why sumo wrestling was my first, but
No, that's good because I struggled because I was really trying to think of things that would be like physically opposed or two
Like-
things
like
two things that
oxymoron
don't
almost.
share any skill sets at all. So that's really good, yeah. Because if you have enough mass, if you have enough girth to be a sumo wrestler,
like
and
now you got to get up on the balance beam or something.
right, yeah, that would be a sight.
That I would watch the Olympics a lot more if they did.
100%.
Sumo wrestling, gymnastics.
Which is to say, I
Absolutely.
would actually watch the Olympics.
Right.
Or to actually turn it on and watch it.
I'm a complete box score watcher for the Olympics. I just check the medal count. We're up. We're first. Bet. I'm good.
Let's go.
Just so I can tweet USA and feel good about it.
Boom.
That's right.
Get patriotic for about 3 seconds
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
and then continue on.
exactly. Like I don't need to focus on. I don't need to watch like whatever sports we got. That like no, I don't watch snowboard cross or ski cross the rest of the year. Why am I going to watch ski cross now? You know.
But you can
Right.
watch the biathlon.
Oh
And
well,
that's
I'm actually
exciting.
I'm actually a member of the Arlington Biathlon Club, the ABC. So I'm locked in on that concept.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, but otherwise,
That sounds real. That sounds like
it
a
does
real
sound
thing.
real. I
He's like, it is a real club. I'm just not a part of it.
it very well may be a real club. I've never heard of it.
We're gonna start it up now. It's happening.
That's
right
our newest sponsor.
now. This is our first meeting.
Arlington
Hell
Biathlon.
yeah.
Jack,
What
what
is
is the weirdest 2-sport athlete combo to you?
So I would say I was thinking sort of in the same vein as Cena. Initially, I thought like football and figure skating, but I'm gonna go with sort of similar but sort of different. I'm gonna go with I think weightlifting and marathon running are like basically, as Stoop said, like very much like goals of like body type opposed. Where like weightlifting, you want to build as much muscle or as much like muscle and body as you can. Whereas like I feel like all of the marathon runners are like incredibly skinny, like super small. And I also feel like it's like two different skill sets. One is like, weightlifting in a sense is kind of a sprint, and like, marathon running is the opposite. So, I think like as far as those two goes, I think it would be quite difficult to excel at both of those. I would love to see someone do it. I did see a duck run a marathon this weekend.
Wow.
So that was exciting. Did you see this video? There was a duck that like the owner discovered it liked running around and then had it run a marathon. I thought they should check the duck for PEDs, but they didn't. They decided to accept its result. It's suspicious, but whatever. But so I think if a duck can run a marathon, then we could see a weightlifter run a marathon.
I mean, you'd be surprised. Like how many people can run marathons that you wouldn't expect can run marathons. Like I used to work at like with a lot of marathon runners before, and this one dude looked like he was like a 6'7", like looked like a linebacker, and he was like doing Ironmans. I'm like, but this somehow doesn't seem like it should make sense, but he was 5'. But I feel like it's like an exception to like the norm, you know what I mean? Like I feel like like if you're heavy lifting, like you said, like you're building mass. It's like, but you're also just building endurance. So, now we're getting too philosophical and too scientific here for this type of show.
Now, did the duck really run 26.2 miles?
Well, that's my other thing is we only saw clips of the duck waddling through certain parts of the race. And also the guy holding the camera was filming the duck at every point. So did this guy also run a marathon? Because he didn't say he ran a marathon. So that's why I'm not sure.
It's a lot more steps for a duck than a person.
How fast does a duck run a marathon?
Right.
I mean, that's what I don't know. I know they gave him a gold medal, which I think is not right. The duck, I don't think he earned the gold medal. So
is it in the duck category or the overall category?
It looked like an overall medal.
Wow.
What age bracket bullshit, man?
I don't know. It's the whole thing is a little fishy to me. So the whole operation sort of stinks to me. That's just my perspective. I'm not here to besmirch the good name of this duck. I'm just theorizing here.
What is the duck's name?
I don't know.
Quack.
Yeah. Hashtag investigate duck marathon.
Yeah. Duck detective. Let's see.
Yeah. We'll get it. We'll get it.
Research team on it.
Stu, what about you?
Yeah, so I really was trying to think of just like two diametrically opposed things that I could think of, and I couldn't get any better than figure skating and slam ball.
Slam ball.
Yeah, which if for the uninitiated, Google slam ball. It's marvelous, and it's back.
And it's
if anyone were unaware, slam ball is back. I can't imagine it'll be back for long before they get fucking sued out of existence, but it's a real sight to behold. It is basically football basketball with trampolines. It's amazing.
That sounds awesome and scary at the same time.
Yeah, and so to be a slam ball athlete and then also a figure skater, I thought those were pretty diametrically opposed.
You're extremely coordinated.
Yeah.
Slam ball is one of the greatest sports products ever put together, I will say.
Correct.
Absolutely.
It's the natural conclusion of basketball, really.
That's right.
Yeah. Humans weren't meant to jump that high. We need a trampoline.
We really weren't meant to jump that high.
Nope.
What do you got?
I was having trouble with this one, even though it was my own prompt. But I knew volleyball was going to be in there, and then I was going to say professional wrestling.
Nice.
So
Okay.
volleyball and wrestling
All right.
would be
I like
an
that.
odd thing
It is an odd mix.
to be a 2-sport athlete in.
Yeah, it's definitely it's not something you've heard of before.
No, it's not. Jack giving the people what they want. Hell yeah.
I'm glad you're eating it though like that this time, because earlier I was trying so hard not to die laughing when you were eating it like style.
Fantastic.
Sam, I had one written down too with volleyball, but I did curling and sand volleyball. So like two just like totally opposite climates.
Yeah, that's good too.
Yeah. And then I also wrote down synchronized swimming and cricket just because they're very random. Handball and football.
I can't believe no one thought of that.
Unbelievable.
That's great.
Like one of those that you're just like, that was standing, it was right there staring at you.
Right there.
Oh, that's so good.
That is a weird combination.
Certainly, yeah. You're extra coordinated then.
I'm really good with my hands and my feet.
Has anyone ever watched handball?
I haven't watched it, like not for like professionally, no, but like I've seen.
Where do you watch handball?
It's in the Olympics. I know that much.
It's in the Olympics.
It is.
I don't watch.
That either.
It's
So
bizarre.
I did some research, and nobody knows what the Ducks' name is. So you know.
Damn.
There's a callback.
I wasn't ready for that.
I thought it was.
Glad that. I thought you were gonna say you did research about one of the sports.
Yeah, handball.
I just did some research.
No, I don't research that type of frivolous topics.
Right. Serious business only.
Damn right. What is the Duck's name?
I'd say for now it's safe to assume its name is Duck.
Oh my god! Thank you for bringing the duck thing to my attention.
Yeah,
I'm Googling it later.
We're gonna go down a rabbit hole online. Duck runs
a duck hole.
I just want for us to close down the stream, like Sam closed down the stream, and then somebody watching this at home, one of the millions watching this right now, is like, God, I could go to sleep now, but I'm gonna be up all night thinking about what the name of this duck might be.
We have to find this duck.
They might not be able to find peace tonight because I didn't give them that result.
I'm not going to be able to sleep. I know that. Unless I find it.
I wanted to make sure that people are informed.
Yeah,
I'm also not going to be able to sleep if I don't understand the duck running the marathon in the first place and how much in the marathon he ran.
This is the new surgery on a grape.
Yeah, surgery on a grape. Yeah, I know.
Surgery on a grape.
A duck ran a marathon.
That's right.
Duck ran a marathon.
We've gone too far.
I don't even remember. How did we get to duck marathon?
It doesn't matter now.
We were talking about marathon runners. There we go. Duck.
Obviously.
Yeah. The connection. I just did it. I gotta know how I couldn't make that connection in the first place. You're right.
Thank you for this math problems.
I meant it. Don't worry about it. Mind your business. Next segment.
It's like, is he naming all the Ed Sheeran albums? All right. Our final segment of the night will be favorite tweets from the week. I don't remember if I had. Let's use this. Here we go. Bumper music.
Yeah, there's gonna be original bumper music soon. I promise.
I feel like we're on an elevator really quick, taking a ride to the next floor.
Yeah.
Head banging.
Very long floor. Been in this elevator for 6 hours. All right. First tweet we have is from Jack.
Oh. Yeah, this is fire right here.
Yeah, that's great.
I'd help fund this school personally.
That's excellent.
School for Gifted Youngsters by George Santos.
I think he has the power to change the world, and I don't want to hold him back from that. He could create the next generation of George Santai. So, you know, I just want his influence to spread as much as possible. But
So does
people
he. So.
people should stop paying him $200 for a cameo. I don't understand why they're doing that. He's made like $50,000 in the last like week off of this, and people keep funding him.
Unbelievable.
Also, it is funny, so you know I kind of
Incredible. It's incredibly funny.
But yeah,
George Santos is going to be king of the universe very soon.
God willing.
God willing.
Let's all write him in
Oh,
instead
God.
of, you know,
2024, George Santos, baby.
You have too large of
Do
a
you think-
follower base for you to make that joke, Stu.
I think if Ass, like if we just tried to get all of the people who pay attention to Ass at all to vote for George Santos, he would probably get more votes than Tulsi Gabbard did.
yeah, let's go.
We're going to start putting subliminal messaging in.
Like 0.001% of the vote, and it's all ass.
Right.
Love that.
This radical group.
Yep, that's right. That's my new plan. I'm writing in George Santos because what options do I have?
Tulsi Gabbard.
Santos or bust, baby. Santos or bust.
You have
That's
a
right.
giant douche and a turd sandwich like it is
That's
every 4
right.
years.
That's right.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
Oh, he said he can't wait. I said no wait. I was like, oh,
I was like, I'm waiting.
all right. Next one's from Tina.
Yeah,
And
this
Tyrone.
one. This is very sock centric, but it's the question there is why do you need to drink alcohol at a sporting event anyways? I never understand that. And Tyrone
This
never
is why.
does.
This is
This is
why.
why. This is a
A
Let
real lineup.
Let that lineup burn your eyes.
That's not a major league lineup, and this is the 100th and 101th game of the year. Sorry, loss I think it was maybe or some
think
shit like
so.
that. So yeah,
Wait.
that's why people need to drink at sporting events. Also, if you root for any team that's owned by Jerry Reinsdorf, you need to drink at sporting events.
Can we fucking get Tyrone on the show, or is he too cool?
No, we
No.
can probably get him on the show.
Yeah. I want to go back to the 101th game.
A 101
101.
game is a real thing that just came out of my mouth right after I opened my drink. So that's
101. Is that your 101th drink, Tina?
my 101th drink. Listen, this is a show about sports, not grammar. Okay.
You're goddamn right.
Not even-
Damn right.
I made a very similar tweet to that, but it was about the Wizards. So, you know,
That would also
Similar-
be applicable. Anything,
Yeah.
anything that Kyle Kuzma I'm watching, I need to drink alcohol.
that's
Yeah.
that's fair. I have a Kuz sweater bobblehead in my room.
That's
Hell
not-
yeah.
The sweater with the really long sleeves. They made a bobblehead of it, but the sleeves move too. So
Oh,
it's very.
Nice.
okay.
Nice.
That's definitely worth it.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite things that I own.
I still like dragging Kuz though, any chance I can. Sorry.
Any
That's fair.
chance. All right. Next
Give me
one.
the Kawhi laugh.
Ryan, we're not just puppets on a string. You can't just tell us what to do. You gotta say please.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do it?
Yeah.
Well, if he says please, I'll do it.
Yeah.
All right. Next one up is from Stoop. Take this down again.
Oh my god.
I wanted something a little bit more topical, but I saw this and it spoke to me.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It spoke to me.
I was so ready for a Kissinger tweet, but this feels the same urge.
Yeah.
I was gonna use a Kissinger tweet, but I was worried that Stoop was gonna use another one.
She needed this crack.
Instead, he did exactly.
Oh my god, it's incredible.
It's
I think I laughed for a solid 2 minutes when you sent me that. We don't have a soundboard.
We need a soundboard and also a sounding board.
We should just hire some guy and then point to him, and then he makes sounds.
And then we can point to another guy and he can do sounding.
My guy Terry will do it for $5. $5 a show. My guy Terry will do it.
Yeah, Postgate.
Oh man.
All right. Last one we got is mine here. Yeah, that seems to be blocking.
Oh my
That's
God.
pretty good.
For me, it's a movie now.
It took me a second because I had to read.
saying wild shit.
Hilarious that she literally just like listed all.
Right.
Of, like, it's clear that these were the three big movie series that she could think of.
Right.
She was like, "What's a big thing from each of those?"
How can I be relatable? Lord of the Rings, Marvel
the
Cinematic
Rings.
Universe,
Right.
and Harry Potter.
I don't even understand though. Gandalf's voice is in my head.
Yeah, right.
I understand.
I was like
the other
reading
two
that
make
at first,
sense.
like a song lyric. I'm like, is she trying to like sing a song here? Quote. Oh my God, that is good.
And yes, that is a medical fact that CTE is sexually transmitted.
Yeah.
So be careful out there, everybody. Oh my God.
That's a great tweet.
Oh, Jackie, why'd you fall down a hole?
Oh, there we go.
So sometimes you just gotta rabbit hole. You know, it just
Sometimes you
No,
just gotta fall down.
On this episode, it's a duck hole.
Yeah.
Also known as the cloaca.
I fell down the cloaca.
Stop it right now.
If I had a nickel.
That's a fun one.
I had a nickel every time we said duck on the podcast tonight. And if you
Might
pair
be.
that with how many times my autocorrect changes to duck,
Yeah, right.
we're good.
No, I'm not ducking angry right now.
I'm ducking angry if I can't figure out the name of the duck. I'll tell you that.
Yes, if there's anything you take away from tonight's episode, please find the name of the duck that ran a marathon.
The second I find out the name of this duck, I'll let you know, Sam. So you can post it. We can put everyone's worries to rest here.
Thank you.
We will finally have a breaking news tweet.
We'll get.
That's hard hitting news that we need to be covering.
So now I don't have to complain about no big news happening.
Who needs MLB winter meetings when you have duck running 26 miles?
Exactly. But speaking of the winter meetings, if you haven't already, I put out what we heard from the winter meetings. That was put out yesterday. That's on the site to read. Roxy's article from Monday about Taylor Swift being found, by the NFL via Travis Kelce is also out there as well. That's making its rounds with the Swiftie community, kind of, which is hilarious.
That was funny. The one Swiftie quote tweeted it.
Yeah,
her big break.
That's her big break. We just put Taylor Swift on the map too.
That's right.
You're welcome, Taylor.
Can we?
Time
Tristan found the name of the duck.
Wrinkle.
He did.
Wrinkle. That's a great name. It's a great duck name.
Wrinkle.
That's a fire duck now.
All right.
How did you not find that?
Well, I looked on Twitter for about 50.
He was
Twitter.
he was dedicated to this show.
That's
Sam.
unfortunate.
He did not.
Yeah,
run the entire
I couldn't, lose
Wow,
focus.
what a
I didn't want to
fucking
get unlocked
fake-
in, from
Fake
this.
news duck.
He
No,
didn't
man.
run the entire marathon. See,
He did not.
This is what I'm saying.
Rip the medal. Put an asterisk next to his
This
name.
right here, look. That's what I'm saying. I knew it. The whole thing reeked.
Wrinkle.
Wrinkle is a fraud. That's facts. Wrinkle is a fraud. That is a Mickey Mouse marathon, is what that is. All right.
You type duck marathon in Google and the name pops up.
Well, I typed duck marathon in Twitter, so that's it's not my fault.
Damn it,
Are you-
Elon.
Supposed to use Twitter as a search engine? I don't know what you mean.
Yes.
The best search engine though is Gmail, because you'll just type in a topic and it'll show you everything that doesn't have to do with that topic.
That's right. That's right.
Like I could type in flight and it'll show me like just the randomest
Horse
stuff.
porn.
Like, assignments from Well, yeah, that too. But I want that.
Yeah.
And
Duck
that's why-
marathon. Here's some horse board. Oh God. Oh, there's more facts about the duck. He made another appearance at the Long Island
It's
Marathon in New York on May 7th. And the kids
See,
1K
a
marathon.
1K marathon. That's not a real thing. Marathon specifically means 26.2 miles. It's not.
That's right.
These children are frauds too. These children are
That's
frauds
right.
too. They're saying they ran a marathon. They ran a 1K. These kids are frauds too.
Okay.
A
least
world duck
it's a bunch
record.
Bunch
At
of
least the
fucking
Bucks doesn't know.
lying ass kids.
Yeah.
Also, 18 minutes for like 3/4 of a mile or 0.8 miles. Like, come on, be better.
That's a little slow.
That's
Come on.
that's-
Are you walking, duck?
You've got tiny little baby strides, little duck strides.
Have longer legs, you
These are the
stupid
nice
duck.
strides.
Maybe a duck marathon is 2 human marathons. Dog years, 2 human years.
Now that's something we need to consider. We could have a whole
We
Yeah.
section.
know a duck mile is 1/26th of a human mile.
So then he did run a marathon.
Right. At least the duck did it. The kids are still frauds though.
Kids
Fuck
are
them
still
kids.
frauds. All right, that will do it for this week's ASScast. Thank you, everybody who watched and commented along all night. Thank you, everybody on the panel, for joining us tonight. We will see you guys next week, and check out the blogs that we have out there this week. So thank you very much, and good night. Bye.
Bye.